Hello Marconi family, and welcome back to another Try It Out Tuesday. It is officially summer weather outside, and it is hot. So one thing that I always like when it's summertime is some fresh fruit, especially watermelon or some strawberries, all sorts of delicious, good for you fruits like that. So today we're going to be drawing some of a variety of fruits, and I'm excited to draw along with you. So I hope that you will enjoy today's Try It Out Tuesday. As usual, our supplies are pretty simple for today, so go ahead and grab a piece of paper, a marker, or pen or pencil, and that's it. Once you've gathered your supplies, go ahead and come back to this video, and remember, if at any point you need to pause because you haven't grabbed your supplies yet, or you just want to focus on drawing something before moving on to the next thing, you can always hit the space bar on your computer as a shortcut to pause me, so you don't have to fiddle around with the mouse and finding the pause button. So here's a little bit of what we'll be working on. So here's some different fruits. And it's totally up to you. We'll go through and learn some different fruits, and then you can put them together however you like. So I started off just drawing them kind of floating in space, which I think might actually be my favorite way to draw them, but you can also put them in a fruit bowl, or you could even put together maybe a whole alphabet of fruits and vegetables if you need help coming up with some of the letters. Maybe you could do vegetables too. You could put them on a counter, you could put them on a table, you could even give them little smiley faces and make them into cute little characters. So lots of things you can do with your fruits. We're doing pretty simple designs, so you can embellish them however you want. You could add designs and patterns like we've been doing with some of our other projects. You could make them big and small and do different sizes and fill your page with maybe all watermelons or a whole fruit salad. However you want to do it, it's totally up to you. But we're going to start off with just the basics, and then you can go crazy at home. Like I said, we're keeping it really simple today, so I'm going to go through and do just a number of fruits on here, and then I might erase and then draw a few more. So if you wanted to draw something like an apple, you could keep it really simple. Like I like, do a circle, a line, and then maybe add a little whoop for some depth. Same thing with a pear. So you just want to do your kind of squashy shape, a little depth, and your stem. You can also add on a little leaf if you'd like, but totally up to you. So there's a couple fruits to get us started. Next I want to do a couple berries. Again, these are pretty quick. You can do lots of them. And so when we're doing these exercises or this project today, I want you to think about just using your brain, using your pen fast, and not worrying about making lots of details, but doing really simple designs. So for my blueberries, I'm just doing circles, and then I'm doing 1, 2, 3 little guys at the top. You know how blueberries kind of have that little pop out. I'm just doing kind of the 3 lines to represent that. If you're doing a strawberry, it's kind of like a triangle-y shape, like a rounded triangle. And then I'm going to draw just some little leaves at the top, and then of course your strawberry seeds. So you don't have to be a crazy artist, crazy talented artist to be able to draw fruit. You really can just use a lot of simple lines, simple shapes, and put it together to give you enough of an idea. The next one we're going to do is a banana. So you can do just kind of a triangle shape up top, almost like a boxy triangle. And then your swoop back. And then I usually like to take a line from here all the way back to the end just to give it a little bit of depth. And sometimes I'll close that off there just to make a little bit more detail. So that's a banana. you wanted to do a watermelon, you're going to do a nice moon shape, straight across, or boat shape, however you want to think about it. You're going to do a line following that one to give it some rind. And then your seeds, just lots of ovals. Make some go to the edge. You want to do it. It's going to be lots of watermelon. It's a delicious summer treat. Another one that I love summertime is a good fresh pineapple. So for a pineapple, you're going to do an oval. And then you're going to do some curved spikes. And then you can either do straight lines at a diagonal or a little bit more curved, which is what I prefer. So you're just going to do curved diagonal lines and then curved the other way. With a nice little crosshatch for those juicy sections of pineapple. And then if you want to add some detail, you can add little dots in the center of each diamond, just to add a little bit of texture. There's my pineapple. I think we need some citrus added in here today. So if you wanted to do a lemon, I think about the shape of a lemon is kind of what defines the characteristic of a lemon. So you just want to make sure you get that little nub. And then if you want to add some dimples, maybe along the bottom of the lemon, just to show that texture that you get on lemon. I don't know if you can see it on the board very well. I just add tiny little dots for dimples. And if you wanted to do maybe an orange or a grapefruit, you could do the same thing with your circle and then some dimples on part of it, but you might not be able to tell it's an orange. So what I'm going to do instead is draw an orange sliced in half. Or an orange slice. So you draw your circle, and then there's a couple of different ways you could do this. You could just do your lines through for segments like that, but that's pretty simple and looks like it could also be a pizza. So if you want to get a little bit fancier with it, you can draw your circle. You can draw another circle so you can see that little bit of rind. Tiny little circle in the center. And then, this is kind of good practice that we got from our Pass It On Doodles last week. You're going to fill the space with those triangle segments, not overlapping any of your shapes. So just like in our doodle last week, you're going to do all your shapes without creating any overlap. And this, to me, looks a lot more like a piece of an orange or grapefruit than this super simple one. But if you prefer the simple look, you can totally do that too. So there's my orange. It's a little whopper jawed, but I like it. And then what other citrus do I have? So that could be an orange, that could be a grapefruit. I think that's maybe the citrus I have, but I'm also going to add a kiwi on here. It's just that same idea of if you had a kiwi and sliced it in half. So kiwis are more oval. That's pretty oval, but I'll do it that way. And then they kind of have an oval center. So I'm going to draw them in hollow. And they've got lots of really pretty lines coming out. So I'm going to do my kiwi like this to give you that idea. Again, if you wanted to draw another line for the skin, you could do that to add a little bit more detail. Just a little bit around like that. So there's my kiwi. I think that is all the fruits I wanted to show you today. But like I said, I'm really just thinking about the basic shape of the fruit and how to make it recognizable and then drawing it. So any fruit that you can think of, you could do grapes, you could do maybe a mango, you could do whatever you'd want. And if you're thinking, I'm not really sure how to make sure you can tell what that fruit is, just with my pen, you can definitely go back and color these in, or think about what this fruit would look like if I cut it in half or cut a piece of it, and you could draw it that way as well. That you enjoyed drawing these fruits with me today. And remember, you can try lots of different things with your fruits now that you have some practice and you've just been getting your imagination flowing with what you can do. You can draw fruits just all over your page, kind of floating. Bowl, you could try to do an alphabet. We've got kind of like a still lifestyle on a table or counter, or you could add cute little faces to your fruits. So be creative and take pictures of your artwork. I would love to see it when we're all back at the center. Have a great day.